Hello, it is Monday. Welcome to another weekly vlog. I have had such a hectic morning so far. I do have 4 things ticked off of my to-do list though, which is good. I look really red. What's going on? I think it's the lighting. However, it is really warm today. It has been just horrible weather over the last week in the UK. It's just been like really rainy, really cloudy, quite cold. Most evenings I found myself like reaching for a blanket on the sofa. So not typical July. So it's been definitely a change to wake up today, and it's super hot. Very warm, bright sunshine, blue skies. It finally seems like we are heading into summer, dare I say. But yeah, a super busy morning and a super busy afternoon ahead of me. But I wanted to pick up the camera and start this weekly vlog somewhere. So here we are. The things I've got left to do for today: I need to go and do a food shop for the next few days, get all the groceries and stuff. I was going to do a meal plan, however I sat down to do it and just felt really overwhelmed, and I was like, right, sod it, I'm just gonna go in blind. So I'm not too sure how that's gonna go, but I think I've got a bit of an idea of the kind of things I want to get. I know the things I need for like snacks and work lunches and stuff like that. It's mainly like the dinners. So I've got a good idea, but rather than wasting time just sat at my notebook trying to plan it, I just thought, sod it, I'm just gonna go and just do my very best. So I'm gonna head out and go do that in a bit. I did place an order with Well Easy. I'm not sure if that's gonna be delivered today or tomorrow though. I'm very excited to show you what I got. And yeah, looking forward to that arriving. And then I need to come home, obviously pop the groceries and stuff away. I need to do a bit of a house tidy. I want to try and plan my sort of outfits, what I'm going to wear this week, or for at least the next sort of 2 to 3 days, just because I've been finding it quite difficult in the morning when I'm waking up to decide what I'm going to wear. And I thought if I can eliminate that sort of headspace and just have it already planned out, that would really help. So I'd like to do that. Need to have a bit of a tidy up, need to get my work bag and stuff packed for tomorrow, and then cook tea at some point. I also really could do with doing some gardening. I've got a wash that I need to pop out. I'll probably do that before I head out to the shop. But my flowers have just gone wild. See if I can come out without Floss barking her head off. But look at these. My sweet peas have gone mental. Absolutely insane. So I could do with giving that a bit of a trim back and stuff. And then my poor strawberries are dying because I haven't watered them recently. So yeah, just a lot to do. A lot to do. And that being said, I'm gonna go and get on with it. that took much longer than I wanted it to. I think considering the fact I went in blind without a shopping list, I did okay. We will see. I will do somewhat of a little bit of a grocery haul, which I haven't done in ages, when I get home. So I'm gonna do the best possible job of going through these groceries and sort of like meal ideas with you. I'm feeling a little bit lackluster, a little drop in my energy, so I don't know whether that's because maybe I need to have something to eat, but I possibly might make myself like a coffee or something after this. But hey ho. So I grabbed this Nextbra elderflower and lemon kombucha. I just really fancied a little sort of treat beverage, and yeah, really love kombucha, so grabbed that. I got some baby spinach with the idea to try and recreate the Starbucks egg bites that I really am enjoying at the moment. They're basically just egg, cheese, spinach and red pepper. So yeah, I grabbed that. And that being said, got 2 boxes of the Burford Brown eggs, which are my favourite variety. This is a bit random and sort of off the cuff, but I grabbed some prunes. They're just, if I look in the ingredients, if I can find where they are, partially rehydrated dried prunes. So yeah, kind of really fancied them. I think I'm gonna pop a couple into my kefir bran flake yogurt bowl style things. Maybe just have a couple as a little snack. They are quite high in sugar naturally, so just gonna have to watch it with that. But if I'm having like 1 or 2 in my yogurt bowl, it's not much of an issue. I grabbed these ripe and ready nectarines. Now, if you watched last week's weekly vlog, I did a clip eating one of these and I called it a peach. It was a nectarine, and they are incredible. They're so juicy and so yummy and so sweet. I just am adoring them at the moment. So yeah, grabbed them. I got a couple of packs of apples because I've been really enjoying apples, and they are obviously a great source of fibre and also just really yummy. I really like them. So I went with some pink ladies, and I also went with some royal galas just to switch it up a little bit. I tend to pop an apple in my bag when I'm heading out to work and stuff because I just find them a really great snack. I really enjoy them. I got an organic cucumber, which I actually got for free. Now, I didn't steal it. It didn't have like a little barcodey sticker thing, and I was doing the scan and go. So it was the last one in the box. I tried to scan the actual label on the shelf and that didn't work. So I asked an assistant, and he said, it was the manager actually, and he said, do you know what, you can have it for free because it's going to take so much time to go into the back and find the sort of barcode for it. It's like, you just have it. That's his kindness, sort of like giving up the day, which I was pretty chuffed with. I grabbed some broccoli. This was to have with one of the meals. I think it was the lemon chicken and new potatoes. I'll just pop it aside. But yeah, I grabbed some tender stem broccoli. So I got a whole host of spices and seasonings because one of the meals that I'm planning to make this week is a turkey like fajita, turkey fajitas basically. Now I would normally pick up the sort of like Old El Paso fajita seasoning mixes. So I had a little look on the ingredients and it had quite a lot of sort of the anti-caking agents, maltodextrin, all that kind of stuff. But I did skim through, and basically it just listed all of the flavours of the seasoning, and I thought, do you know what? Why don't I just take the packet around to where the seasonings are and get all the seasonings, obviously minus the stabilisers and things that they put in there to make it last on the shelf for years. So I did that, and basically all it is paprika. Now, you may have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I better check the little sort of seasoning, little herbs and spices jars, their ingredients, because it would make absolutely no sense to get all these if they also had preservatives and stuff in it. But they all just say our ingredients paprika, our ingredients ground cumin, so I'm pretty sure they're okay. But if I'm wrong and you know that there's some kind of preservative or something in this, please do let me know. But yeah, it was paprika, onion sort of powder, but I found onion granules and I thought that would do exactly the same thing. Marjoram, ground cumin, and some cayenne pepper. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go of mixing up my own sort of Mexican fajita flavor mix. I'm sure it cannot be that difficult. I picked up a flat leaf parsley that was actually reduced to 59p. He looks absolutely fine. Like, I don't get why he's reduced, but yeah, I picked him up just to pop next to my basil in the conservatory because I love parsley. I don't think the boys are a massive fan, but I can just sprinkle some on the top of my meals just to add some natural flavour. I grabbed some pointed peppers. These are to make the egg bites. I got some organic bananas, same sort of deal. I'd like to just take a banana with me. Joe also really loves bananas in his pack up as well, so grabbed some of them for sneaky snacky snooze. I got a couple of sweet potatoes. We really enjoyed those like little square sweet potatoes that I did last week, so got some more of them, and they were so simple to make. I have made sweet potato fries many times in the past, and for whatever reason over the course of like the last little while I just find myself grabbing the frozen sweet potato fries, and I'm not 100% on how much additives and stuff they have in them, but obviously they have been processed. One interesting fact is you cannot freeze fibre, so they have to extract all the fibre in order to make it freezable and defrostable. So yeah, just went with the good old standard sweet potatoes and making them myself. Really doesn't take that long either. Grabbed some little gem lettuces. These are to go with the fajitas. The boys are gonna have some actual tortilla wraps, and I'm going to just make a fajita salad. So we should pretty much use the whole thing. Yeah. I grabbed a hummus. Now, I know homemade hummus is really easy, but the last time I attempted to make it, I didn't find it easy. I don't know what it was. I don't know whether I got the proportions of like the tahini and the chickpeas wrong, but yeah, just didn't work. It wasn't the right consistency, so I need to master that, and that's something I'm going to try and do. But these ingredients are pretty good. The only thing that's a bit is the sunflower oil, but other than that it's pretty good, so not too bothered about that. Like I say, if anybody's got a link or a place I can go to watch a video on making homemade hummus or a recipe, please link it below. Please let me know about it. And then I just grabbed some mixed peppers, mixed sweet peppers. These are for the fajita balls. I got a cabbage. I love cabbage with a little bit of butter, cracked black pepper and salt. It is amazing. So I think one of the meals I got this for was I did get like a roast beef joint, and I'm gonna do some cabbage with that. Yummy. grabbed some tomatoes just for snacking and also to go in like the fajita salad. I've got some lemons. I'm going to be making lemon chicken at some point this week, so there for that. And also if I'm fancying like hot lemon water. I got creme fraiche for the fajitas. Very nice. As far as I'm aware, I mean, I wish they would just put the ingredients in one place on everything so you can really, really easily find it. But the ingredients, it just says pasteurized cultured cream. So as far as I know, that's okay. Obviously I'm learning, so don't come down on me if I'm getting things wrong. I'm more than happy to learn and be advised, but yeah, I'm just trying my best at this point. I've got 2 little bulbs of garlic. Is anybody else in the club where it says use 1 clove of garlic and you're like, I meet your 1 and I raise you 8? I'm such a garlic fan, so I always put in way more than they advise. Just a bag of Jersey Royal new potatoes, just the little guys, just boil whole, really yummy. And then I just got a bag of sweet and crunchy stir-fried veggies, yummy, yummy, yummy. I know it might seem a little bit lazy. I could probably just buy all these separate ingredients and, you know, mix it up myself. I didn't actually look at the ingredients, but I'm pretty sure I'd be very shocked if it was anything dodgy. So we've got bean sprout, cabbage, pepper, sweet corn, carrot and onion. So I'm probably going to be doing the stir fry when I get home from work one evening, and that just like cuts out so much time and makes it dead easy. So I was really fancying, really craving crackers. Don't know where that's come from, but yeah, I was craving some crackers and I was thinking it might be nice to have, you know, a cracker or 2 with some hummus and some carrots. So I decided to have a little look. So much choice and variety, and boy did I look at hundreds and hundreds of different ones. In the end, it got down to these 2. So I was really, really shocked at these. I picked up these first, which are Emmentaler cheese and pumpkin seeds, 100% whole grain flour, organic crisp bread crackers, which just sounded amazing. Really yummy. I instantly was like, you are a bit of me. And it says that there's no additives, high in fiber, whole grain flour, crunchy seeds. I had a little look at the ingredients, which are pretty good. They do have sunflower oil though, so I was a bit like, but I really like the look of them, so I thought, well, I'm going to try you. But then I checked out the Ryvita dark rye crisp breads, and I was like adamant that they were going to have loads of rubbish in them. And I spent ages looking on the packet for the ingredients list. I was like picking this up, turning it around. I bet people watching thought I was insane, but the ingredients was actually just here. And I think that's why I missed it, because I was like looking for like a long list of ingredients. And I was really, really pleased to discover that it is literally just whole grain rye flour and salt. I don't know why it's listed rye flour twice, but yeah, that's it. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, and then I couldn't decide between the 2, so I got them both. Very good. I picked up some naked bars. Now, I try not to have loads of things like this because obviously it seems pretty good. The ingredients are dates, cashews, raisins, almonds, blueberry, and then this is the bit where I was a bit like, a hint of natural flavorings. So I don't like it when they're not super specific about what's in it. It's like, if it's a hint of natural flavorings, please tell me exactly what it is so I can determine whether, you know. But I've been fancying something like this, just like a little yummy sort of bar to take with me. And in comparison with sort of the other varieties you can get, they're pretty good. You know, it's just basically fruits and nuts pressed together without heat, so it is raw. So yeah, yummy. Got them as to take on the go as a little snack here and there. I got just a 1 litre bottle of Evian water. I also did get a big pack of Evian waters as well. And I know this is really bad, and I do feel very guilty about it because it's lots of single-use plastics. But you know, initially on this new sort of journey and mindset, one thing that I really wanted to kick the habit of was artificially sweetened like cans of pop and stuff. So rather than buying them, I bought the water, which is cheaper and healthier, and we do sort of reuse the bottles here and there when we're on the go, but I do get it. It's single-use plastic and it's no good, so I do want to steer away from that. But just while I'm on this, I think I've got into a habit with it, to be honest, which is not necessarily a bad habit for my health. It's just a bad habit for the planet, which I do care about, and I do recycle the bottles. However, I am going to try next week when I do my food shop to just fill up my water filter and yeah, drink the water from there. But these 1 litre bottles, I want to start really paying attention to the amount of water I'm drinking, because I have made an effort to drink more water, but I'd like to keep a record of it. So I thought if I have this 1 litre bottle, that's a really easy way. I can just keep refilling this, or like pour it into, I've got like a big Stanley kind of cup, and I'm not sure the literage of it, so I can just pour it in and work that out. I got some Philadelphia. This is for Joe and Jim. They're big fans. It is very yummy. However, just out of curiosity's sake, oh my god, the ingredients list is far too small for me to even see, so I'm not going to bother doing that. I got some of these Mission wraps, wheat and white, for Joe and Jim for when we have turkey fajitas. I will probably add some like beans and things into my fajita bowl rather than having the wraps. I got something that is becoming such a firm staple in my day-to-day diet. It's the Beautiful Gut Health Kefir drink. Now, actually, going not off topic but away from this grocery haul, yesterday I popped to the Co-op to grab a few bits for tea, and I saw I'd run out of my other bottle of this, and I saw this, which is the Bio and Me mango kefir. I usually try and stay away from the flavoured kefirs because they can have, they're usually quite good. They've got like pureed fruits and things like that, but then that obviously increases the sugar, and if I'm going to put sort of things like the prunes and what have you in there, then that could be a whole huge sort of amount of sugar. So I usually try and stay away from them. However, I obviously love this brand of granola. Didn't know they did yogurts, so I was very, very intrigued, and I was also very, very happy to see that the ingredients, even though it was a mango flavour, were super good. So it's just the yogurt fermented with 18 bacterial cultures, including strains from something, I think it's Lactobacillus and Bifidobacteria families. Probably butchered those pronunciations. And then it's just mango puree, chicory root. It also says natural flavourings. But yeah, that is sort of like the cleanest, best version of a flavoured kefir that I've ever seen. So I really fancied something quite nice and yummy yesterday, but didn't want to deviate away from the sort of like plan and stuff. Obviously, like I said, I'd had, if you watch my weighing video, you'll know that on Saturday night I had some fish and chips. So if I was to eat off away from my ideology on Sunday, that wouldn't have then met my sort of goal of the majority of the time. So I was thinking, okay, can still have something nice and yummy, but let's make it work for the way I want to eat. So I got this, and my gosh, It is just, I can't even tell you how delicious it is. Really good. If you like kefir flavour in general, please get this. I got it from my local co-op. I've not seen it anywhere else, but I'm probably gonna call in there at some point and just like buy the entire stock of it because it's so good. Really yummy. I grabbed some Yew Valley organic butter, salted butters. That's usually my go-to. I got this Aberdeen Angus reared on grass and foraged diet. This beef joint, which I will be making with the sweet potatoes and possibly like some carrots and broccoli and the cabbage. Then I got some extra lean pork stir fry pieces. That's not gonna work, but yeah, they are for the stir fry. And then I got some chicken thigh fillets. These are to make sort of like somewhat of like a lemon. I'm gonna flavour it with lemon juice, a little bit of salt and cracked black pepper. And then I'm gonna have them with new potatoes. I might have like beans instead, I'm not sure yet. New potatoes, probably 10% broccoli, something like that. I got some smoked salmon. This is just, I just kind of remembered that we all really love smoked salmon. And I try as much as I can to get like Joe a variety of different things for his breakfast. And he really likes smoked salmon. So I thought that would be really nice on some like toast or with some eggs or something. So I just thought I'd pick that up. And then I got some turkey breast steaks. I'm a bit confused. Like, I'm confused at my meals. I think I've probably said it the wrong way around. The turkey, yeah, I had a total brain fart then. I was thinking, why did I get turkey and pork, thinking that they were both for the fajitas, but these are both for the stir fry, but these are for the fajitas. Now, I'm gonna go put all these groceries away and make myself a coffee because I clearly need it. So I've just finished editing and uploading this week's weigh-in video. It's just kind of somewhat a start point as this new chapter sort of develops of my new direction of my weight loss journey. But yeah, going forward, Mondays are going to be my new weigh-in days. So as I mentioned in my weigh-in video, I'm going to keep them separate just so I've got that little dedicated space specifically for my weight loss progress and just like weekly reflection. But yeah, so I am currently making tea. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I'm not like following a recipe or anything, but I'm kind of trying to make some sort of like lemon flavoured chicken. So the idea with that is I am just going to sort of saute the chicken thighs. I have some potatoes just on the boil, just with their skin and everything on. They're just going to boil so that they're nice and soft. And then I'm going to do some veggies. I'm going to do some tender stem broccoli and some carrots. That was devastation.
It looks like a planet.
Why are you getting so close? You're getting closer and closer.
Because it's art. Do you mind?
It's Tuesday and I am just about ready to go to work. I've just got a few bits and bobs I need to pop into my work bag. But yeah, yesterday evening had my very tasty dinner, thoroughly enjoyed, and then I decided to sort of finish off my steps and then wind down the evening with like just a really nice bath. I actually woke up yesterday morning and both my shoulders felt really tight. I hate sort of like when you wake up and you've just been like resting, laying down for like 8 hours, and then you wake up and feel like you've literally been on an assault course. So yeah, it seemed to feel a little bit better after some stretching, so I didn't really think much of it. But then throughout the course of the day it seemed to get progressively worse. So yesterday evening was like, right, well, planning on having a bath, that'll really help it. Popped in some Epsom salts, had a Lush bath bomb which I've been saving. Yeah, and that was really nice. I actually watched the new episode of Life After Lockup, I think it's called, the new Gypsy Rose documentary on Prime. Very much enjoying that. I'm really annoyed that I have to wait, because I normally watch things when all the episodes have come out, and I'll just binge watch it through, whereas this time I have to wait for every Monday. But it's a nice little sort of like Monday thing to look forward to. Yeah, so I had my bath and then I went to bed pretty much straight away after that. But I had quite a restless night. I feel like the pain in my shoulder just kept waking me up. I went downstairs at one point and put a little bit too much Tiger Balm on my shoulder. I woke up at one point and I was just like, why is my shoulder like on fire? I'd put far too much on in sort of like a bit of a dozy move. But yeah, it quite restless. I also had quite a sore throat, but it seems to be dissipating. I think my body is doing a stellar job of fighting off this virus bug that Jim and Joe have, because they are both sort of like just walking zombies at the moment. They both seem to be suffering quite a bit with it, bless them. So I don't feel like ill in myself, but I did have quite a scratchy throat. That seems to have gone away now, thankfully. Yesterday I just felt really lackluster. I hope that it didn't come across that way in the clips I got from yesterday. I just felt like I didn't have much energy, and I didn't have like that get up and go that I've been sort of having. I had quite a lot last week, and I think that's just, I think it's quite normal just to go through peaks and troughs of sort of like having loads of energy and then not so much. But I do think it's probably, what's the stage we're at in the month? Let me just grab my calendar up. Yeah, I do think it's hormonal. I seem to have like a couple, like the first week of the month is just a bit iffy, and then the second week is always my best week. I always seem to just be like, yeah, on top of the world that week. This week I feel like I'm always a little bit all over the place, through into the sort of like fourth week, where then I have my period, and then I'm just like back, the whole cycle starts again. So I don't know what that's about or how to combat that. I think if it's hormonal, it's just normal. I don't know, I'm not knowledgeable on these things, so I have no idea. But yeah, it's probably that. So I've just got to do the very best I can do to help aid my body as much as I can. I had a really good food and calorie day yesterday. Oh my gosh, I had so I thought when I was going into the bath, I had some calories left over to be on calorie goal, on losing weight calories, and I thought, right, I'm gonna have the leftover mango kefir yogurt and just some like berries and stuff, just as like a little bit of a dessert. And I popped I think I put 3 prunes in, because that brought me to my calorie sort of level. I had a heap load of blueberries and raspberries though, because they're like super low calorie, and the sugar sort of like content's pretty good as well. So yeah, I had that, and the flavour combination of the prunes and the mango yogurt and the blueberries and the raspberries was divine. It was so good. I think I enjoyed that a little bit more than I should have done. But yeah, I definitely want to get some more of that yogurt ASAP. So yeah, it's Tuesday. It's a work day. So a work day over in the studio. So I'm gonna go and get myself sort of ready and head over for a long to-do list but productive day.
Beginning with Liebig, in each age, nutritionism has organized most of its energy.
So it is just after 5 o'clock and I'm home from work, obviously, as you can see. I haven't filmed many clips so far today. It's just been one of those super busy days where I just got stuck into my to-do list pretty much as soon as I got into work and haven't stopped since I've got home. But as I have arrived home, I'm super excited that my Well Easy, oh, there we go, Well Easy box has arrived. Now, I haven't ordered a super duper massive amount. There's just a few things that I wanted to try and a couple of things that I've tried before and I wanted to restock on. Obviously, if you've watched last week's vlog, sorry, you're gonna have to forgive my brain as it's the end of the day and it's just not working very well at this moment in time. You'll know that I'm obsessed with these at the moment, which are just organic bran flakes. I am very, very much enjoying just the flavour of bran. I don't know what's going on or where it's come from, but yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Now, one of the most exciting things, I think, that's in here, is that all of them? Did I get 3? Is there any more? I got 3 chocolate bars. Now, I ordered one of these to try on my last order. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. It's the Hue or Ho, I'm not sure what the name is. It's basically like, I think it's HU. I think that's what their name is, but they do it with this like little hand. And I ordered this one last time, which is the hazelnut butter dark chocolate, and it's organic, 70% cacao, it's vegan paleo, no artificial sweeteners, no emulsifiers, no nasties, basically, no soy, gluten, palm oil. Yeah, basically the ingredients are really, really good. So it's just organic cocoa, organic sugar, organic hazelnut, organic cocoa butter. That's it. Really good, and I can't even tell you how delicious it was. So I definitely wanted to get another one of them. And 2 squares is just really, really yummy, and I managed to portion control it really well. Didn't sort of like, although it was delicious, didn't consume the whole bar in like one go. So I decided to get some more. I went with this salty dark chocolate. So that's just dark chocolate with a little sprinkle of sea salt. I think that one's going to be really, really good. And then this crunchy mint, which I'm very excited to try. So yeah, stocked up, and then they should last a couple of weeks. Another thing I got was just some pink Himalayan sea salt, just a little pot of it to sort of cook with, and I believe it's fine enough to just sprinkle on meals. This is something that's new that I saw that I really wanted to give a go. It's Rome grass-fed beef bites, subtly flavoured with salt and pepper. It's grass-fed beef, chicory root, porcini mushroom, sea salt, black pepper. It says built from the ground up, and there's 32 grams of protein, I would imagine, in the whole bag. I really love sort of like beef jerky style snacks, but usually all the ones in the supermarkets are absolutely full of rubbish. I got some beef jerky. Do you want to try it?
Yes, please.
It's called Rome.
Rome.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
Rome, like?
It's like beef bites.
Was Rome built in a day?
Should we do, haha, very good. Here you go. Should we do a taste test?
Yeah.
Cheers. I like that.
Where is my baby?
I'm here.
I don't know.
What's
You're
this?
not a fan? I'm a fan.
What's this?
It's not.
Mmm.
What we got here then? What's all this?
I like that. It's not good. Try it.
I like it.
It's like I'm chewing a tyre.
It's got, well, that's what food's like when it hasn't got all the crap in it.
I don't like
What, like a tyre?
it. Yummy.
I like it. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. I get to eat all that myself. Look, I got
No,
some
I
more.
quite like that.
You like it?
Ow.
I got some more of these ones. I got
Oh.
crunchy mint,
You guys enjoy
salty,
Mm.
and the hazelnut one we tried last time.
Mm.
I'm just quickly going through these bits and bobs that I got. The roast potatoes are in the oven, so while they're roasting, I thought I'd do this.
Oh.
Little bag of popcorn to try.
Oh.
Joe's not a fan. Joe says no. I say yes. This is organic whole grain kettle popped with organic virgin coconut oil popcorn. Simply salted. That looks yummy. Oh, I've got these. Organic ciabattas. I really want to cut them in half and put some tomato puree on with some mixed veg and grill them and a bit of cheese. Like a pizza.
Right.
Like
Pizza bread.
a cheese pizza.
Should make some pizzas like we were saying.
We should. It's not going to. There we go. So I just got some organic ciabattas. Some more of these seedless raisins for my little yogurt bowls. Do you like raisins?
I liked it when they came in those little cardboard
Oh yeah,
packs. And you
I know what you
just
mean.
down a pint of raisins.
Yeah, they were really fun, those little cardboard boxes, weren't they?
Yeah.
Some people hate raisins, don't they? They're like dead against it.
I don't like it in like stuff like buns. Like if
Scones.
you give me like if you give me like some sort of dessert with raisins in it, you know, throwing hands
Yeah.
and raisins.
This is Joe, by the way.
Am I gonna be in the video?
Yeah. Well, if you're on the camera, you're in the video. Okay. Some tomato puree for pizza ciabattas.
Oh, it's awful.
And pizza omelets.
I thought you were gonna say for tapping or something.
No, it's just my brain won't work.
Pizza
I've had
omelette
a really long. Do you remember that omelette I made the other day
with the
with
the
tomato
ketchup.
puree? Nah, it wasn't ketchup.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
Oh, what is
organic tomato puree.
Bran flakes.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
They look like bran flakes that were taken by a camera made in the 1940s.
Why?
They just look great.
Hey, I won't hear a bad
They
word
look-
said
they
about
look-
my bran
What do
flake.
you do? You got this They look,
No,
they
professional
look,
videos.
they look great. It looks like
It's the packet.
you've run out of ink.
It's the packet.
Is it?
They're really good.
Is it though?
Try one. They're so nice. I just love the flavour of bran.
It has no flavour.
It does. It does. It's like
And that's
malty.
pure texture. 100% texture. It's not.
I get flavour.
Huh?
I get flavour from it. No, you're not a fan? This is a good sign for me. I get to keep all my food.
Maybe spice it up with a glass of water or something.
No, it's really good with
Milk.
kefir.
What is that?
It's like fermented yogurt, so that all the live bacteria, there's lots of like live bacteria in it. That's really, really good for your digestive system. Helps boost your microbiome and keep it happy. And
Oh.
introduce new strains of bacteria.
Alright.
Yep.
Come together, eh?
This is mayonnaise.
It's not mayonnaise.
It is. It's how mayonnaise should be made. It's just olive oil, pasteurised British free-range egg yolk, apple cider vinegar, and pink Himalayan sea salt.
No, there's no way it's like the way it was meant to be made. We made it. The first time mayonnaise were ever made,
Yeah.
it was made like this, I expect, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Surely, over time, we've improved it so it tastes better for the food.
Oh,
so,
no.
So
Right,
how
yeah.
it's supposed to be made isn't the best version.
See,
of it.
that makes sense, but unfortunately, the food industry went, how can we make this cheaper so we can sell the product that everybody likes, so it's a food-like product. So get the Hellmann's out of the fridge.
It sounds so good so far, cheaper, and people like it.
No, it's not, because it's like, it's just, it tastes better. Is there even any Hellmann's in the fridge?
No.
Right, so basically what they do now is go, oh, olive oils, it costs a lot of money, or another good source of oil. So they take, instead of using that, they'll use like rapeseed oil or something like that, which is not obviously a natural product, whatever. Kind of is, but it's processed. And then what they do is go, how long can we get this on the shelf for? So it stays on the shelf for like 12 months, doesn't go bad. So they add loads of fucking artificial rubbish into there, so that it makes them more money. Are you glad you asked?
I like it.
We should try and make our own.
Alright.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'll be up for that.
Is it
Anyway.
just like egg and vinegar?
Yeah, essentially.
Seems like a lot of ingredients.
It's just in different languages.
Right.
The English one, that's Dutch, isn't it? There you go. There's our ingredients. Olive oil, pasteurised British free range egg yolk, apple cider vinegar. I'm really impressed that you knew what it was though. Just like
I've seen it with made
egg,
before.
oil and vinegar.
I think I was watching like a TikTok, and you know how like my generation time span is like 2 seconds. So they put a video next to it.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like a time lapse of stuff being made. And I think that
I love those kind of videos.
Well,
That
it wasn't the actual video, it was just a side video, so if you got bored of the actual video you were watching...
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
That's my attention span.
Wow, multitasking. Yeah, so basically, if you didn't catch that, this is just some mayonnaise. They do also do a version of this with avocado oil. Avocado. Oh my god, seriously. Hot, tired, and yeah, need to go to bed immediately. Yes, they do this with olive oil and avocado oil. The avocado one's really yummy. I do actually have a big one of that. I did mean to order this one because I bought this in this jar size. Used it up really quickly, really enjoyed it, and went to repurchase it. And I ended up getting, meant to repurchase it in the bigger one because obviously it's cheaper to buy the bigger jar. I ended up getting the avocado oil one, which is fine because I do really like it. And this time around, I meant to order the garlic mayonnaise and ended up just ordering this one, which is fine because I can just make my own. I can just crush up some garlic. And I love mayonnaise, so that's fine. It'll get used up, no bother. And as I am absolutely loving kimchi at the moment, I went with this Biona's organic kimchi. I just seem like I'm putting it on the sides of most of my meals, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the flavour and it's super good for you, so it's the winner. So tonight's tea has mostly been cooked by the lovely Jim in that crock pot over there. He has slow cooked the beef joint that I bought yesterday. Foss is curious about the box. So he's popped that in there with some like beef bone broth and some veggies. It smells divine and I am quite hungry now, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And then I'm just gonna have that with some little squared sweet potatoes, and the boys are having roast potatoes. So yeah, really happy about that. And I also managed to replenish my stock of this mango kefir, which I was talking about yesterday, or this morning, I can't remember. Really like it. And I noticed I had a vanilla one, so grab that. I'm just loving kefir at the moment. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend giving it a go. It is a bit of an acquired taste. It's kind of just like natural yogurt. If you like natural yogurt, chances are you will really like kefir. I just love it, so I'm fine. But yeah, give it a go. Don't be put off by, it doesn't like taste super sour or anything. It is really yummy, so give it a try. If you are a kefir fan, let me know in the comments, and if you are going to try it, I would love to know what you think. However, I am now going to just go and finish up the tea prep and probably collapse on the sofa. Right, am I gonna oh, it's nice and juicy. Oh, that looks bloody lovely, that. Bloody wonderful. I'm trying to get a second wind because I've got loads of work I need to do after tea.
Oh really?
I'm trying to not let my energy drop. And that being said, it's a dropping. Just healthy, alright?
Are you on amphetamines, can I ask?
I'm not, unfortunately. Just running on air.
Oh,
On the oxygen.
wowzers.
And the rinsable's doing. Rinsable.
Oh, it's like pulled.
Oh, it looks so good. How long has it been in there for?
It's about 10 o'clock.
I'm just gonna grab myself some veggies. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Mushrooms are good.
It's just coming apart, so.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, and a whole mushroom.
Oh,
That's a big fun guy then, isn't it? Say the same for me. Then I wish I could say the same. But I'm sure. Oh, will ya? That's good. I love that my hummus and carrot pot is the shape of a carrot. I love it. Wednesday and I have just arrived at work for the first time in I can't remember since when. The traffic was actually really good and just a really nice pleasant drive into work for change. Yesterday, I forgot to mention in a clip yesterday, but I had a brainwave yesterday morning and remembered a book that I've wanted to read for years. Literally, it came on my radar, must have been maybe 10 years ago, like quite a long time ago. And I thought, oh, that sounds a bit of me, really want to read it. And for whatever reason, I haven't. And the book is called, what's it called? Why has it gone out of my head? In Defense of Food. It's an Eater's Manifesto, and that is by the author Michael Pollan. Yeah, it's really interesting so far. I'm not sort of like super motivated by it as I was by Metabolical and Ultra Processed People, but it is great. It is very fascinating, learning quite a bit so far, which is good. And it's quite short actually. It's only like 5 hours long, so I reckon I'll be able to get that finished up this week on my journeys to and from work. I'm obviously listening to it as an audiobook, not reading it in the car. That would be terrible. But yeah, just here at work and got a majorly long to-do list, so I'm gonna crack on with that. And I'm really hoping by the end of today I will have the majority of it done. I am now home from work and I had a super productive time. I managed to get so much ticked off my to-do list, which I'm super happy about. I've literally got like 2 things I need to do to get everything that I wanted to get done today done. So I think I'm going to do that a bit later on. But for now, I think I'm going to try and make myself some of the egg bite style things that you can get from Starbucks. I have one of these sort of like ninja silicone mold things that you pop into the air fryer. So I'm gonna do my very best to calculate the calories for each one. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so there's 8 sort of sections in the mold. So hopefully I can sort of add things up as I'm going along, divide it by 8, and hopefully that will give me the calories for each one and the macros and what have you. But I'm excited to try and get this recipe perfect. It is just 3:30. Yeah, 3:30, so it's not too sort of late in the evening, and I think we're probably going to be having dinner at about 6ish, 6:30ish, so I just need something to tide me over. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. So me and Joe, say hi Joe.
Hi Joe.
Are super clever, because what we did, I wrote down all the ingredients of the whole thing, which was, do you want to tell us what it is?
Yeah, 35 grams of red pepper, 40 grams of cheddar cheese, 19 grams of spinach and 200 grams of egg.
So that was the whole thing combined together, and then what did we do to work out the...
So we put it on in the foodometer.
Calories.
And then it told us what calories it was, which were like 440. And because we made 8 of them, we divided by 8, which were 55.
So the 55 calories per egg bite, and that's so good. So me and Joe are going to do a taste test when they're ready.
Yeah. We've
That volcanic explosion.
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm not sure what is going on.
Yeah.
Should we... I mean, I think, yeah, another little bit of time. Go back down.
I don't know. You might make a volcano.
I think they need 2 minutes. Let's give them 2 more minutes.
It comes over for the first time in that. Mi casa è su casa.
I see. Every day is a school day. Right, what do we think now?
Tu tiene un caffè con leche?
I mean, these have got to be done, no? No? What are we saying?
Sin o con azúcar.
I think they look done. Ah, that looks good, Joe. Nice. We're going to do a little close-up.
Should we do a...
That's called a panning shot. Ah, actually it looks really sick. Shall I put some really like serious music over the top? So we have our egg bites, as you just saw in the last clip. I think they look amazing. So we're gonna do a little on the I don't know. Whoa. We're gonna do a little sort of like what live
I'm gonna start barking.
taste test. Unbelievably, she hasn't. That's what I thought as well. Okay, are they really hot? No, they're okay.
They'll be alright.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that in a one-er or just half?
Half. I don't
Yeah,
want
okay.
it to be too hot.
Okay. And if they're horrible, you can say. I won't be offended.
Right.
Ready?
Half.
Look. Tastes a bit like an orange.
They're horrible. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, never made
It's really
them.
good. It's like the pizza omelette you made. Right. A little bit.
It doesn't.
Have you ever had pizza bread? Tastes like that. Like, I remember once in year 8 I learned how to make pizza bread. I made it non-stop for like a month. Came home and all I did was put like a piece of bread,
Yeah.
tomato
I like
ketchup and cheese with like a bit of ham or pepperoni or something.
Oh, next
in the
time.
oven.
Next time,
That's
should we
good.
make pizza ones? Put a bit of tomato puree in the centre and some cheese. I think they need more cheese.
Oh, no.
Sounds good. I like them. I think I'd give them a 7 out of 10.
As a snack, I'd give them 7.5 or an 8.
I think they could be so much better. I really like them.
They've got potential. It's definitely there.
So let's set ourselves a challenge
Let's just do it again.
that in the next 4 weeks, by the end.
We will have mastered it.
Yeah.
Right, so, wait. So, should we put tomato puree in the middle? Oh, wait, now how would that work? It's an egg.
Oh yeah. You'd have to half cook them.
Put
And then-
another lid.
and then make
that
a
could
little
work,
hole.
That could work.
And then like syringe
Put-
it in or
put
something.
No. You could just put less egg in, let it cook for a bit, put the tomato puree in, so it like at least sits on like mush it, and then put more egg on.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah.
Or you
oh,
could make them look like genuine little pizzas.
Or
That would be
no.
good.
You could put a little bit of egg,
Yeah.
cook it so it's like a little base, like it's not cooked.
But it's
like
fun
it's like
to put something on.
to put something on. Then you can put all your fillings in. So you can put some cheese, tomato puree,
I love
little
how
bit
that
of
sounds.
pepperoni,
Yeah.
more tomato puree and more cheese. Then put the rest of the egg on top. Then you get them. They look like that, but just the egg.
Yeah.
You bite into it all.
And it's we have to
like
do
a hot
that.
packet of egg. Right.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. If you've got any
Entrepreneurial mind, that.
Exactly.
$1 million idea.
Exactly. I really want to try it. Next time we'll definitely do that.
I'm having another.
Go for it. That's a good sign. Yes, so 55 calories each. I will leave the recipe and amounts in the description. But it's really versatile. You can add in whatever you want. If you want to put in a little bit of ham, if you want to use different varieties of cheese. Like Joe said, we're gonna give that a go next time. If you've got any recommendations of flavours, then let us know in the comments and we'll give it a go, and let us know if you try it and how you got on and if you like them. It's Thursday and yesterday, after sort of filming the making of the egg bites with Joe, basically just made fajitas, and the seasoning that I made, I think there's some left in here. Yes, there is. It worked really well. Definitely needs a little bit of improvement. Wasn't perfect, but it tasted sort of like a Mexican flavour, which is the whole point. So that was good. Yeah, basically just had dinner with Joe and Jim. My camera battery had died and I went to switch it over to the other one I have. And I'd not properly put it on charge yesterday morning before I left for work, so I was just waiting for that to charge up, and then I was going to do sort of like a little bit more filming yesterday. But essentially I just finished up the work that I had for yesterday and then fell asleep on the sofa watching Afterlife, and then went to bed. So yeah, and here we are. It's Thursday, another day of long to-do lists. I actually cannot wait to get all of the noise in my head today onto paper and somewhat try and structure it, because I feel like my energy, not my energy, my mood has just dipped massively from last week. Last week I felt like I was a little ray of sunshine, like just getting on and making the most of life, whereas this week I just feel very overwhelmed and a little bit lackluster, not towards my weight loss or things like that, which is good. I'm still sort of like feeling very inspired as far as eating well is going. And so far this week, in terms of calories, I'm pretty sure I've tracked every day. I have tracked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm on target to track every day, which is, my camera just switched off as there was insufficient memory space on my memory card, as when I started filming again last week, my super duper good memory card, I popped it into my camera and started filming, and it just kept sort of having an error. Tried to fix it, tried to sort of like pop it into my MacBook Pro and sort of like hard wipe it, you know, did all the sort of things I could, but it still looks like it's just got a fault with it, and I can't figure out what the issue is. So I went ahead and I got another one, because I just can't deal with the small space on my on this one. It's 16 gig, which, you know, gets pretty full quite quickly. And I was really happy that I found this 64 gigabyte for like £11 on Amazon. Very happy about that. So yeah, just switched over. I have to try my very hardest not to lose this. So yeah, like I was saying, basically I've tracked every day, which is good. Slightly over calorie goal, which is no big deal. I think so far, in terms of my idea to sort of like eat as minimal to ultra processed as possible, track my calories so I'm in a losing weight deficit, it's going pretty well. So just have to keep that up, really. But it's good to know that even in sort of this headspace, even in the headspace of being a little bit sort of overwhelmed, a bit stressed out, and just having a lot sort of like on my plate and not feeling like I can manage it. I sometimes think of life like metaphorically. When I think of situations in a metaphorical sense, it really helps me to analyze it. And I imagine life for everyone is that we have a constant sort of rucksack on our back, and the sort of situations in life are like stones and rocks that are getting put in there. Some are really small and really easy to carry around with you, not much notice, and then some are quite great, you know, hefty, great big boulders that, you know, the longer you have it in there, the longer you carry it around, the heavier it gets, and, you know, the harder the overall thing becomes to sort of just carry around with you all day. So yeah, I think this week it just feels a little bit harder to carry that bag of rocks around. I'm such a geek. So yeah, I just need to get into work, make myself a new to-do list, get everything out of my mind onto paper, and just start a little action plan. And if you are like me and you very easily get overwhelmed, just know that you're not alone. Honestly, it's like clockwork throughout the month. I find it very difficult. I'm striving to sort of manage life, emotions, stress and everything better. That is also part of my wellness journey. It's not just about looking a certain way. It's not just about, you know, having a certain number on a scale. It's about living just a happy, healthy life with balance, with energy. That's the thing I'm most striving towards, is just living somewhat in harmony with my body and my mind, and just feeling, I know I'm not under any unrealistic expectation that life is always a party, because there are sort of like naturally just ups and downs to life. Sometimes you feel a bit better, sometimes you feel a lot worse, but it's about making those extreme highs and lows a little bit more balanced, so that they're not quite as difficult to live with. That is the idea. And I do think I'm doing quite well with that. I think if I was to reflect on sort of how I would manage my stress, or how I would sort of like manage any situation, maybe even like 5 years ago, I've come a long way. And sometimes it's just about reflecting on your progress and not getting too caught up on the things you could be doing better right now. It's just remembering that you're a human, remembering that you're only one person, and sometimes our best looks very different. And with that being said, I'm gonna go and make my carrot and hummus snack for later. It's 5:30 and I am just home from a very long day at work, very productive though. Another day of getting lots of things ticked off my to-do list, and I actually did something today which I think I'm going to continue to do. And rather than just writing a long list of things that I need to do throughout the day, I actually made them time specific, which really helped. So basically just dedicated a certain amount of time to each task, and yeah, really helped. I'm feeling a little bit more unwell than I have been. I think Jim and Joe's bug is finally catching up with me. I've got quite a don't say a bad headache, but I've got a headache going on, and it's definitely not dehydration because I've been drinking loads of water. And yeah, I've just had quite a bad sort of chesty cough today, and my throat's feeling a bit sore. So I did pick up some cough syrup and what have you to hopefully help. But yeah, just feeling really sort of like, it's really warm at the moment. I think the temperature went to like 26 or something, so it is warm anyway, but I just feel like I've got a bit of a temperature going on and just feeling a bit like bleh in general. So Jim very kindly offered to get us some takeout tonight, and we're very fortunate and lucky to have a Greek, like a traditional Greek restaurant that's just literally a few doors down, and it does some really lovely sort of healthy options, so as well as some pretty unhealthy options as well. So I went with a lamb kef. What did I get, Jim?
Sorry?
What did I order?
I don't know.
Lamb keftico or something.
I don't know.
I think it's called lamb keftico, which is basically slow cooked lamb, and just like some new potatoes. So yeah, very much looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go and try and finish my steps because I've got a few thousand to do before I meet my 10k goal. So I'm gonna try and go do that now, before food arrives, and I'll probably show you my food, but then I'll more than likely jump in the shower, get into my gym jams, and just like chill on the couch for a bit and just try and shift this like sicky feeling. It's Saturday and I didn't end up filming yesterday, which was obviously Friday. Just basically had a super busy day dedicating my time to my work to-do lists. So yeah, but I didn't want to finish this weekly vlog just with sort of Thursday's clips and then it not really make much sense. So I'm quickly sort of filming this. However, I am going out in not too long a time. I'm going to a hen do this afternoon, which is why I'm hopefully looking a little bit more glamorous than I usually do in my videos. So yeah, just wanted to quickly come on and say thank you for watching this week's weekly vlog. I obviously am going to be talking about sort of like reflecting on the week and my efforts and whatnot in Monday's weigh-in video. So if you're interested in knowing sort of that information, be sure to check that out. But yeah, just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, I would super appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up to date with my other videos that go live, you can always hit subscribe, and the notification bell will let you know when a new video is up. But I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far, and you're gonna have a great weekend, and until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye.